I was first prescribed metoclopramide for long-term usage in 2013, and it wasn't taken off me until the end of 2018. The first ever symptom was within 6 weeks of starting the metoclopramide, and it was with my eyes were completely blinking. I now know they're called blepharospasms. But yeah, as soon as 6 weeks of being on the medication, that was the first symptom. So I went back repeatedly to my GPs, on average every 4 days, until the further symptoms started developing. But I just kept getting told, one symptom only can be discussed, it's only a 10-minute appointment, and that was it. And that was how it continued. The way I would describe how I felt I was treated by the GPs was one of disdain, someone to not be respected or thought about or considered. In general, just as though disregarded. To sum it up, I would say was disregarded. My life has completely turned around. I was a very active person in an active career, taking great pride in my appearance at all times. Now I can't do any of that. Eating is a problem. Moving around is a problem. You can't watch a film in total. You can't go to the theatre and take it all in one go because your eyesight's affected. Speaking to people becomes difficult. Mobility is affected. Fighting for my independence is the biggest challenge for me. I need to remain independent for as long as I possibly can. It is far too easy for repeat prescriptions to be done. And further to that is the fact that the GPs don't actually listen to the patients themselves. They know, you know yourself if a medication is working for you or against you. But GPs believe they know better than you. So it's way too easy. They should be stopped in allowing to do these repeat prescriptions so easily, but patients should be allowed to challenge the medications prescriptions. I would say to anybody that is being currently prescribed metoclopramide on a long-term basis, and by that I mean anything exceeding 5 days or post-operative, question it. Go to your GPs, ask them if there's an alternative medication to that, and what are the possible dangers of being on metoclopramide long term. Not only was I never reviewed on the metoclopramide, I was never reviewed on any of the long-term medications I was on in the whole time. And even since this, I have never been reviewed on my medications at all, even though the prescriptions always say to be reviewed. Never happens. So please, anybody watching this, make sure you ask for your reviews and discuss and insist on discussing the medications you're on. The support from Slater and Gordon, and in particular my team, that was Kelly Lloyd Davis, was not just legally supportive and fighting for me, but they emotionally supported me through all the ups and downs that you go through. They're a strength, They dealt with my anger moments. The whole team at Slater and Gordon just were there all the time. There are times when I reached really dark places, and they were there for me. I do feel anger. It's not gone away. The anger is still there. But with anger, I'm achieving nothing. So it's a pointless exercise being angry. I need to turn this positive into positive thinking. And the only way I can do that is to help others become aware of the problems that can be faced, but that they can be challenged. We are in control. We shouldn't be controlled by doctors and GPs. If we doubt something, challenge it. And don't be angry.